Hello again, guys. Today is about very basics problem solving 101. This is classic. This is called PDCA: plan, do, check, and act. Sometimes plan, do, study, and act. Uh, I mean, more or less similar to me. The learning outcome will be for you to understand that PDCA will make it possible for us to break a huge big project down into manageable steps. So in essence, it is about problem solving, it's about addressing non-conformance, and along the way, because we address the non-conformance, we are actually doing quality improvement. That's what it's all about, the quality assurance, quality improvement. Alright, so first recall what is non-conformant. It is basically relates to failure to comply with requirements, anything to do with the examples are given down there. So a requirement is a need, expectations, or obligations. It may be stated. Maybe there is a paper stating a specification or specific requirement or contract or whatever, or implied. I mean, people don't say it, but deep inside their heart they actually want it by your organization, your customers, or interested parties. Again, recalling what is interested party. Yeah? So this is like a quality definition. It's complex, but you think about it, it's not that difficult to comprehend. If you forget birthdays of your wife, she will get mad. That is a good example of non-conformance. You failed, man. You'll be in trouble. Alright, so for industry, example of non-conformance include customer complaints, internal audits, products recall or withdrawals, external audits, regulatory notification. Oh, this is bad. Like you receive a notification from Ministry of Health, failure this, failure that. Oh, that's a total non-conformance. Incoming as well as in process and final product inspection, reject or whatever. Testing and casual observation. Your boss come and he observes something that is not according to his liking or specification. He can declare that it's non-conformance and you have to do something about it. Okay, example here is that you receive a complaint from your customers. Your product is 3-in-1 coffee packages. They say hardened packages, so they're going to be moisture ingress, no longer fit for consumption. Whenever they open the package, the powder is no longer flowing, it's no longer possible to consume, so there is a risk for poisoning, etc. So how will you do this? How will you solve the problem? This is clearly a problem, clearly a non-conformance, because it's a complaint. But you'll think again, if you do something about it, you solve this problem, it is an opportunity for improvement. Okay, right, so we're going to use PDCA, plan, do, check, act, sometimes called Deming cycle. I think Deming promote the use of this PDCA and it's stuck till today. Every single thing we do is basically PDCA. We plan first, a lot of planning, then we do, and then we check whether whatever we do compares well with the expected results, and we analyze the different act. Okay, number one, plan. The first step to do is recognize the problem. At this stage we establish priorities. You are trying to really truly understand the problems first in general terms. You don't go for the specific yet, you just confirm that problems really exist. So this is the time that you can call colleagues of yours, you brainstorm, you list down the possible problems, the opportunities, all kind of ideas, You can use Pareto diagram to rank causes of problem, the most significant to the last maybe. So basically it is just general thinking and brainstorming as many ideas as possible, as many lists as possible. Then step 2 is start to form a quality improvement team. Alright, so maybe somebody from production, somebody from quality, somebody from purchasing, somebody from product development. So you have interdisciplinary people. Our job now is to investigate, to analyze, to finding solutions. So choose members wisely, get the management support, because these people will need to come for a meeting. They may be cross different departments, so the time going to be spent outside their department. So your management support is important here. Still in the plan section, so now step 3, you have to define the problems, focus the scope. One of the tools that you can use is to ask why 5 times. Alright, so the coffee powder hardens. Why the coffee powder harden? Okay, then somebody say there is moisture ingress. Why moisture ingress? And then somebody will say there is something wrong with the packaging. Okay, then somebody will say, okay, why is something wrong with the packaging? Then somebody will say packaging defects. Then somebody will say, why packaging defects? So you may have at the end of this 5 times why, you may have an idea that it could be problems with the packaging machinery. So you have to investigate that. That could be a root cause of the problems. Then you ask again 5 times why. So by doing this, you strip away the symptoms in order to define the true problems, and you are going to find the root cause later. So no solution yet, still investigating, unraveling the true cause, and not just the non-conformance. The non-conformance was defective coffee, and the root cause now is probably the packaging, machineries. Okay, still on the plan. Step 4, analyze the problems, identify potential constraints and sources of difficulty. So again, the team will discuss and go deep to understanding gather information. At this stage, you can draw flow chart of the process. You can apply the force field analysis. Okay, still in that particular step. Still number plan step 5. Now this step 5, determine possible causes and measure the process. You can combine problem statement in step 3 with knowledge of the process in step 4. 3, we define the problem. 4, we analyze the problem. Step 5, we combine 3 and 4. At this stage, you can draw these cause and effect diagrams. The fishbone, or Ishikawa, sometimes we call it. We can isolate the potential causes of the problems. Once identified, these causes need to be investigated by measuring and organizing data associated with the process. You may use check sheet, histogram, scatter diagram, control chart or run chart, etc. Make it systematics, make it professional. And finally, in this particular plan stage, you can identify potential solutions. The team propose potential solution. This is the end of the plan stage and the beginning of the do. So the best solutions are those that solve true problems, and these solutions are found only after the root causes are identified. Never jump into the solution. Study the root cause first. You may ask, why is the plan stage so long? Well, we have to really understand the problem. We have to truly find the root causes of the problem. Only we brainstorm, the potential solutions. Like Einstein say, if only I had 1 hour to come up with the solutions, I would spend 15 minutes thinking about the problems and 10 minutes about the solution itself. Okay, so we stop here for PDCA part 1. We will continue in part 2 in the next video. Cheers guys, happy learning.